Hello, this is Matt Walsh, and I'm here to give you a video update of my flipometer project. So the flipometer is a way to measure how long a flipper takes to go from its lower position to its flipped position. And to do that, I'm going to build, actually I've already built, but a little circuit that will measure time from when a flipper is down low to up high. But this week's goal is to see if I can actually flip a flipper using parts of questionable origin. I'll get to that in a minute. But on my own, without an actual real pinball machine to run it. I don't actually have a pinball machine right now. And you might wonder, why would I want to be able to measure flippers if I don't own a pinball machine? And that's a pretty good question. But I will have another machine in my future. And plus, I have lots of friends who have pinball machines. And I'm interested anyway. Well, there's the flipper over there. This, I believe, came off a Whirlwind, purchased on eBay. And, well, how would I fire this flipper? The first attempt, I went down to my good friends at Weird Stuff and bought a couple of ancient pieces of electronics. The first thing I found was this built-in, this power supply, which would, in theory, give me my desired 48 volts out. This is from our friends at Balance Electronics Company Limited. And, I plugged this guy in thinking, gee, this would sure be easy and clean and neat, giving me a nice pre-rectified output here. But what happens is the flipper will barely twitch. If you help it to get all the way to the top, then the stroke voltage will hold it. But that's it. And that's, of course, because this poor thing only has half an amp. So this goes away. So then I found this mysterious transformer. Now I wanted a smallish transformer, a portable one. And these pinball transformers are huge and they're expensive to ship. So I didn't want to have to buy one off eBay, even though the advantage of those are that they're documented. This one is not, nor is its part number known to eBay, Google, Bing, or the known internet. So I had to learn a little bit about transformers. I picked this one because it had several outputs, and I figured, well, that gives me a better chance of finding what I want. But it also already had the input wired to black and red wires, which, pretty clearly would indicate AC input. And my first strategy was strip wires and try and find an output that was about what I want. And I hit pay dirt right away. Hooked it up to my little rectifier here, purchased at Fry's. And nothing happened. And I had all kinds of thoughts. And what I eventually figured out is, again, transformer noob here, that just because you have an output voltage doesn't mean it's going to drive any current. And what I'm assuming happens is that you're measuring across output windings, which I'll show you in a second. So for any of you out there who have a PT08601V46 transformer, I have here a reference for you that shows that if you want to get 83 volts out, you simply use the tan wires. If you want half that, use the black to one of the tans. Likewise, if you want a 32 volt output, use the blue wire with the brown as the center tap, and away you go. So that mystery's been solved. And because I want, Williams-like output, I'm going to use the 83 volt out to give me, with the black center tap, to give me 40, which is close to the 50 factory output. I'm still lacking a capacitor on my rectifier here, but who wants to wait for that kind of thing to happen? So I'm all rigged up now, and now I'm going to use my sophisticated flipper button here, and we have a flipper. And as this one has a built-in anti-stroke switch, I can just leave it as long as I want, and away we go. So that's my update for today. Stay tuned for more.